Learn how to make this easy 5-layer bow for Valentine's Day. You're going to need 5 different wired ribbons. I have 3 that are 1 yard long, and then I have one that is 7/8 of a yard long and 3/4 of a yard long, and then I have a little 6-inch piece that I'm going to use for the center of the bow and a piece of floral wire. I fold it in half so there's a loop at one end. So first we're going to start with the top layer of the bow. You're going to fold it in half so that you can find the center of the ribbon. And then you're going to open it up with the print facing the table. And where that center is that I folded, that's the center of the bow. So I'm going to bring the top half down and to the right, and the bottom half is going to go up and to the left. So I have a tail coming out the bottom right and a tail going up the top left. You're going to lay your ribbon just side by side. You're not going to overlap them. And then right where that crease is, where the center of the bow is, you're going to pinch. Then you're going to take your piece of floral wire and use the part that has the little loop. I'm going to slide it under my thumb, and then I'm going to grab the ends of the wire and go around the bow and bring the ends through that little loop, and I'm going to tighten it like a slip knot. I'm going to pull the wire towards the back of the bow, and I'll just tie a little single knot on the back side of the bow. And I'm going to leave this layer just face down on the table next to me. That way when I make the next layer using that red glitter ribbon, I can just add it directly onto this bow that I just made. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to fold your ribbon in half to find the center point. You're going to open it up. Now last time I did the tail going out the right. Now we're going to flip-flop it so it's going out the left side, and then this one's going to go up the right side. We're basically going to alternate each direction with each layer so that all your loops don't end up on the same side of the bow. So I've made this layer, and I'm just going to turn it upside down and add it directly on the back of that first layer of the bow that I did. Use the same wire to tie it on. And we are going to go to the next layer. Fold it in half to find the center point. Now this side again, we're going to do it where the tail's going down the right side and a tail going up the left side. You're just going to repeat these steps. The great thing about making this type of bow is you don't have to hold all the different layers in your hand the whole time. It's nice to just do one little layer at a time and then tie it off. This is going to be my last layer of the bow. This is the bottom layer. I'm using a 4-inch wired ribbon. Pinch it across the center. I'm going to add it on, and I'm going to double knot the wire this time because it's my last layer. And then we're going to add the little center ribbon around all this. So I'm going to pinch the center like as tight as I can and wrap that narrow ribbon around it. You want to make sure that your wire is coming out each side. Hot glue that center ribbon around it. And then you're just going to leave this wire on. You're not going to cut the wire or anything because you can use that when you're attaching it to your wreath or whatever it is you're making this for. And now I'm going to be fluffing. So I take all of the tails of the bow and I drag them towards the center, like where the gap is. That way it makes a more circular shape. So you're just going to kind of fan everything out. And now we're going to start cutting the tails. I'm just going to take my time and just cut them kind of at an angle so they get the dovetail. The biggest thing is don't accidentally cut through your wire or through a loop. I've done that before. So I'm just going to go and trim all the tails. Towards the top of the bow, I usually make the tails a little bit shorter. and when I get to the bottom layers, I leave that a little bit longer, that way they show. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and go subscribe to my YouTube channel.